Hello students, today we will discuss some important question answers of chapter 1, A Letter to God from class 10th. First question of this chapter is, why does the postmaster send money to Lencho? Why does he sign the letter God? Answer, the postmaster is deeply moved by Lencho's faith in God. He doesn't want to shake his faith. That is why he sends him the money. He signs the letter God to make Lencho believe that the money has been sent by God. Next question of this chapter is, who does Lencho think has taken the rest of the money? What is the irony in the situation? Irony means a situation that is unexpected. An ironic situation is always strange and amusing because it is opposite of what we expect. Now, answer of that question is, Lencho thinks that the post office people have taken the money. It is the post office people who send the money to Lencho. But on the other hand, Lencho thinks that they have stolen his money. He calls them crooks. Thus, there is an element of irony in this situation. Next question. There are two kinds of conflicts in the story between humans and nature and between humans themselves. How are these conflicts illustrated? Answer. Nature supports man in a variety of ways, but sometimes it becomes very terrible also. So is the case between humans themselves. They hate each other. They help each other in times of need, but they can be cruel and hard-hearted also. It is only in the ignorance that they hate each other. What are the raindrops compared to and why? Answer. The raindrops are compared to new coins. Lencho calls them cents. The big drops are 10-cent coins. The small drops are 5-cent coins. Lencho hopes these raindrops will get him a rich crop, so he calls them new coins. Next question. Did the letter reach God? Why did the postmaster send a reply to Lencho? Answer. The letter didn't reach God because God has no postal address. The postmaster saw the letter and opened it. He was impressed by Lencho's faith in God. He didn't want to shake his faith, so he decided to reply the letter. Next question. Why did Lencho write a letter to God? Answer. Lencho was a poor farmer. He worked hard on his land. One year he hoped there would be a good rainfall. He hoped to have a good harvest. It started raining. He was very happy. But suddenly the weather turned bad. A strong wind began to blow. There was a hailstorm. Lencho's field was covered with hailstones. All his crop was destroyed. Lencho had nothing to live on, but he had deep faith in God. He was sure God would help him, so he sat down to write a letter to God. He asked God to send him 100 pesos. Next question. What did the postmaster need to answer Lencho's letter? How did he collect it? Answer. The postmaster saw Lencho's letter. He opened it and read it. He was impressed by Lencho's faith in God. So he decided to answer Lencho's letter. But to do that, he needed 100 pesos Lencho had asked for. The postmaster didn't have that much money. He collected some money from the post office employees. He himself gave a part of his salary. He got the help of his friends also. He was able to collect 70 pesos. He put this money in a letter. He sent it for Lencho. Next question. How did Lencho react to the postmaster's help? Answer. The postmaster was impressed by Lencho's faith in God. He collected 70 pesos and sent it for Lencho. But when Lencho counted the money, he was angry. He had asked God for 100 pesos. He could never believe that God had made a mistake. He was certain that the post office people had taken the money. So he wrote another letter to God. He requested God to send him the rest of the money. But he added, "Don't send it to me through the mail. The post office employees are a bunch of crooks." Next question. How do you think the postmaster felt when he received Lencho's second letter? What do you think he did? Answer. In this second letter, Lencho had called the post office employees a bunch of crooks. I don't think the postmaster was angry to read this. He must have laughed a lot. He would have laughed to think how simple Lencho was. He would have wondered at the man's deep faith in God. The postmaster was a kind-hearted person. He was impressed by Lencho's deep faith in God. He could never shake this faith, so he must have collected another 30 pesos and sent it for Lencho. Next question. Why did Lencho seek the help of God? How far did he succeed? Answer. Lencho was a poor farmer. He worked hard on his land. One year, all his crop was destroyed by hailstorm. He had nothing to live on, but he had deep faith in God. So he wrote a letter to God. He asked God for 100 pesos. You must not write 100 in numeric form. You must write it in alphabetical form. God granted this prayer of his through the post office employees. The postmaster was impressed by Lencho's faith in God, so he collected some money and mailed it to Lencho. Thus, we see that his letter succeeded in its purpose. Next question. This question can be asked in two forms. You have to write the same answer for both the questions. The question is, I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. Describe Lencho's character in the light of this statement. Next question for the same answer. Show Lencho's faith and confidence in God with examples from the lesson. Answer. Lencho is a poor farmer. He is a simple fellow, but he has an indomitable faith in God. When his crop is destroyed by a hailstorm, he is sure God will help him. Therefore, he writes a letter to God, seeking his help. When the postmaster reads this letter, he can't help saying, I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. He sends him some money. Lencho is not at all surprised to receive the money, but he becomes extremely angry when he counts the money. The money sent by the postmaster was less than he had asked for from God. He is quite sure that God can't make a mistake. Such is his faith. He thinks post office people have stolen the money. He again writes a letter to send him the rest of the money. As we read the word indomitable in the answer, meaning of indomitable, impossible to defeat or frighten, even in a situation, or very brave and determined, or adamya. Now the chapter has been completed. I think you get all the things that I have explained, the summary of the chapter, the explanation of the chapter in Hindi, and all the question answers. If there is any query, you can mention me in comment box.